These are the final minutes of Taylor Gruwell-Miller's young life. The 26-year-old mother of two captured on a surveillance camera with a mysterious man. Moments later, Taylor plummets to her death.
The detective said she fell from a building.
But her heartbroken father doesn't believe it. He says his daughter was deliberately pushed over the edge.
The way she fell was not just taking a jump off of a building.
What do you think happened on the 5th floor?
This is video of how Rich Gruwell prefers to remember his daughter Taylor, laughing and singing with her children.
The proudest I was ever of my daughter was when she had my granddaughter. She was a great mother, great mother.
But behind Taylor's laughter, Rich admits his daughter had a dark side.
Taylor had problems with prescription medications.
And she was struggling.
It was a dark time. It was a bad time with Taylor.
But there was new hope for the single mom seeking help at a treatment center.
She was glad to be there. She became, encased in her treatment, and she was doing well.
So her father is floored when the facility calls to say Taylor has abruptly taken off with another patient.
She left all of her stuff: purse, hairbrush, makeup, ID.
So you had no idea at this point where she is or who she's with?
Exactly.
A few hours later, Taylor calls her dad. He knows in his gut his daughter is in trouble.
What did she say?
She said, "Hi, Daddy," and I said, "Taylor, where are you?" She wouldn't tell me where she was. She just went straight into, "Daddy, can I have gas money?"
When Taylor said gas money, what did you interpret that to mean?
I knew what that meant.
What did it mean?
She was trying to buy some type of drug. And I said, "I'm not going to give you gas money, but I will, wherever you are right now, I will come get you." And the conversation ended. That was the last time I heard my daughter's voice. It was at 6:58 p.m., September 21st.
Just 2 days later, Taylor ends up here on the 3rd floor of the Ross Apartments parking structure. Police aren't commenting on the case, claiming this is an ongoing investigation. But Rich tells me the man in the video with Taylor is the friend she left with from rehab.
You think she knew anything about him?
She definitely didn't know the things that I've since found out. This isn't a Boy Scout, okay? This isn't someone that's a pillar of our community.
In the video, Taylor and the man are holding hands. But Rich says, based on his daughter's body language, he believes she was trying to get away.
She's pulling away from him. She rolls her head in the air like, "Oh my God, what are you saying?" Or, "Oh my God, what are we doing? I don't want to go." That's what it looks like to me.
At about 11 that night, they get in the man's black car. That's all the surveillance video cops have released of Taylor so far. But Rich tells Crime Watch Daily his daughter and her friend drive up to the 5th floor of the parking garage. Moments later, he drives back down to the 3rd floor.
Is she with him?
No.
Just 20 minutes later, the beautiful young mom is dead.
Taylor was found here by someone who was just walking by and called 911. But Taylor didn't have any identification on her, so she was listed by police as an unidentified white female. They had to use her fingerprints to ID her. It took 2 days to tell her family.
Did the police tell you that Taylor fell or jumped or was pushed?
They immediately went to see the surveillance videos.
What's on the video raises more questions. Taylor's friend reappears on the 3rd floor, shaking hands with a big guy in a white t-shirt. Moments later, he's seen walking off with a different guy in a black shirt. Then the detective tells Rich something he just can't get out of his head. The part of the surveillance video yet to be released shows one of these guys was on the 5th floor with Taylor and her friend.
He immediately said, I don't think this was an accident.
Is your daughter's death right now considered a homicide by the police?
No, not right now.
The police report simply says unexplained death, but Rich says Taylor's autopsy is very telling.
The injuries that my daughter sustained to her arms and hands and shoulders and the left side of her face was traumatic.
Does it appear from the injuries that she was trying to brace herself?
I mean, when you break both your wrists and arms and some of your shoulder bones, yeah, it would appear that she fell face first.
Of trying to stop
Trying
the
to
fall?
stop her fall, yes, ma'am.
And Rich tells me there's something else suspicious. This is a picture of the ledge Taylor fell over. It's about 4 feet high. We weren't able to take our cameras into the actual parking garage, but Rich uses another similar wall to demonstrate why he says this is not just a tragic accident.
So basically, like something like this is what you're talking about, right? So that you wouldn't have just fallen.
This would be about the right height. So anybody tripping and falling is not going to fall off something this high. And it would take someone of pretty good strength to lift someone over that ledge. So that's why I said I just rule completely out accident.
And Rich is confident his daughter would never have taken her own life.
She never once said, "Daddy, I want to kill myself. Daddy, I got to hurt myself. I don't want to live anymore." She never said that to me.
So if Taylor didn't accidentally fall and she didn't jump, the burning question is, was she pushed? Unfortunately, police can't find two of the men in the video, and the other one, the friend last seen with Taylor, isn't talking. But he did give detectives a written statement.
What's the statement?
He drove my daughter up there with his dog. He let his dog out to play. He left Taylor there. He came back, Taylor was gone.
Taylor's dad tells me there are a lot of problems with the man's statement. One of the most glaring, Rich says cops tell him they've seen all of the surveillance video from that night, and they never saw a dog.
I'm no surveillance video expert, but the dog's a pit bull. A pit bull's a very large dog. You show me a pit bull in a video. She opens the car door, he opens the car door, you would think a dog would go running out. There's no dog.
Now police are asking for your help in identifying these two men seen talking to Taylor's friend. They want to know what they know about that night.
Maybe there are answers out there.
There are definitely answers out there.
And Taylor's dad wants to know why the man last seen with his daughter alive isn't talking.
I think he's a coward. He was the last person to see my daughter alive. At least one of the last people to see my daughter alive. And you don't respect human life enough to tell anybody what happened, what you know. Every waking moment of my life right now, I'm thinking about my daughter falling off that building. It never leaves my brain. It's going to be with me for the rest of my life. I think about her two children and how we're going to tell them about their mother. You owe it to her children to tell the police what happened, if you know of anything. And I believe he knows.
If you know who these two guys are in the surveillance video, please call the Dallas police. That number is 1-214-671-3650.
I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.